Alright coffee lovers, buckle up. Today, we're diving into the captivating journey of how coffee conquered Europe. Our story begins in the ancient coffee forests of Ethiopia. Legend has it that a goat herder named Kaldi discovered the magic of coffee after noticing his goats frolicking with unusual energy after eating red berries from a certain tree. Intrigued, Kaldi tried the berries himself and felt their invigorating effects. News of these magical berries spread quickly and reached the nearby monastery. The monks there concocted a drink from the berries to help them stay awake during long hours of prayer. Little did they know, they were brewing the first cups of coffee. From Ethiopia, coffee made its way across the Red Sea to the Arabian Peninsula. By the 15th century, it was being cultivated in the Yemeni district of Arabia, and by the 16th century, it had reached Persia, Egypt, Syria, and Turkey. Coffee houses, or kahvekhana, quickly sprung up in cities across the Near East. These coffee houses became centers of social activity and communication. Now, let's fast forward to the 17th century. European travelers to the Near East brought back stories of this mysterious dark beverage. It wasn't long before coffee made its grand entrance into Europe. The first coffee house in Europe opened in Venice in 1645. Coffee quickly gained popularity and coffee houses began to appear in major cities across the continent. In England, the first coffee house opened in Oxford in 1650, known as the Angel. These establishments, known as penny universities, became hubs of intellectual exchange. For just a penny, one could purchase a cup of coffee and engage in stimulating conversations. Meanwhile in France, coffee was introduced to the court of King Louis XIV in the late 1600s. The king was so taken with the drink that he had coffee trees planted in the Royal Botanical Garden. By the early 18th century, coffee had made its way to the French colonies, spreading its influence even further. So how did coffee become so deeply ingrained in European culture? Its rise can be attributed to its stimulating effects and the social environments of the coffee houses. These establishments became the birthplace of revolutionary ideas and movements, with patrons discussing everything from politics to art. By the 18th century, coffee had firmly established itself as a beloved beverage across Europe. It had transformed from a mysterious berry in Ethiopia to a daily ritual enjoyed by millions. And today we continue to celebrate coffee as a cornerstone of our daily lives. So next time you sip your cup of joe, take a moment to appreciate the rich history and journey that brought this beloved beverage to your lips. If you enjoyed this trip through coffee history, be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more fascinating stories. Thanks for watching.